Welcome to the Asylum. It's the Miami High School gym that's 100 years old, and today it plays host to the Miami Senior High Girls Volleyball Invitational. Thanks to the 305 Plus Network, FSPN, and our title sponsor, Adidas, we're able to bring you GMAC sports all season long. Today it's the Mater Biscayne Academy Wildcats against the Gables Cavaliers. But first, a word from Miami High's athletic director. All right, Uncle Muggs here for FSPN and the 305 Plus Network. And thanks to our sponsor, Adidas, we're here at the Miami High Invitational. And I have with me Mr. Graham. Mr. Graham, how proud does it make you feel when all these schools come to participate in your gym?
Well, it's kind of inspire us and also to allow the new generation to see some tradition here at Miami-Dade County Schools. And I'm, along with being a graduate, I also play basketball and football for Miami Senior High. And so I was part of this tradition here that you see hanging here in the gym.
All right, A.D. Graham, we know that Miami High is coming up on a 100-year anniversary. All right, what are some of the fondest memories on this historic gym that we're in?
And just running up and down the court and to hear the noise and the crowd, cheering us on. Obviously we was like one of the top teams in the country, back then when I was in high school. So it was always an enjoyable moment every time we came out on the court.
Yeah, a lot of history, a lot of nostalgia here. This is our first high school in Miami, Miami High. Let's meet the teams. First up are the Cavaliers from Coral Gables, and they're led by their head coach, Angela Brown. Adrian Org, Jordan Perselli, Manuel Mantilla, and William Hardy are helping her out with the stats. And here's a look at the lineup for the Cavaliers. Two players to keep an eye on today are going to be Bianca Benson and Natasha Macau. Bianca Benson for Coral Gables Cavaliers.
Bianca Benson. Don't get me wrong. Bianca Benson.
You were really swinging at that first match.
Thank you.
You guys dominated. What was working for you?
Just being aggressive with everything we do and keeping it positive.
All right, what can we expect from the Lady Cavaliers in this tournament?
I'd say some dominance, some aggression. Yeah.
All right, any shout-outs?
Shout out Coach Angie for making us work during the season so we can play like this. And shout out Natasha Macau.
Let's go, Cavs.
Let's go, Cavs!
Let's meet the Wildcats of Mater Biscayne Academy. The head coach is Maddie Sachs. Lucas Castro, George Lopez, and Jacqueline Dondlinger are assistants for the Bobcats. Keep an eye out for Priscilla Wagner and Lauren Lovato for the Bobcats. While the coaches and their captains get the final instructions from the referees, let's go over what you can expect from these two teams. For the Cavaliers, you can expect a well-coached, disciplined team, and it doesn't help to have two high flyers on this team like junior Natasha Macau, and also keep an eye out for Bianca Benson. Karina McDaniel will do most of the setting. Olivia Rodriguez will be the blocker, and Valentina Amador brings the energy for the Cavaliers. On the other side of the net, the Bobcats are going to have to create some offense for their big hitter, Lauren Andrade. Keep an eye out for number 10. Also, Priscilla Wagner, number 2. She'll be doing most of the sets. So the offense has to run through Andrade. And we're about to shake hands here at the Miami High Girls Volleyball Invitational. Serving first for the Wildcats, it's Priscilla Wagner. And we're underway here at the Asylum. McDaniel with a nice set for Benson. Great defense by Wagner. Here's a back set. And Macau with a big slam. Let's take a look at that again. Big swing down the line. Point for the Cavaliers. You're going to hear that name a lot today. Natasha Macau and Bianca Benson. Macau serving. And here's some offense. A little touch over the defense. Benson again with a slam. It's controlled by the Wildcats. And a nice dink there by Andreades. 1-1 tie here at Miami High's Asylum. Like we said before the game started, Lauren Andrades will be the big part of the offense for these Wildcats. Here's Petra serving for the Wildcats. McDaniel with another set and a big swing. Let's take a look at it again from Benson. 2-1 Cavaliers. Valentina Amador, she's the libero for these Cavaliers. Michaela Chang checks into the game. And here's a serve. And that goes off of Natasha's head. It's going to be a point for the Wildcats, but you never want to get hit by your own player. Quijano now serving for the Wildcats. Two-two game. There's McDaniel with another set for Benson, and she goes cross court. Big swing for a winner from Benson. Let's take a look at it again. Well, she's got some power. You're going to hear those three names a lot. McDaniel, Natasha Macau, and Bianca Benson. I'm going to sound like a broken record today. Here's the serve and a nice dig. Another nice dig by Amador. Here comes a back set from McBride, and what a smash by Macau. Showing her athleticism. Boy, she was hanging in the air. Here's Arias with the serve. Trying to set up the defense. There's Benson again with a big swing and another point. McDaniel likes to go to that back set, but she can set from almost anywhere. Heavy senior team for the Cavaliers. Arias with the serve, and that's going to be a winner. 7-2 in favor of Coral Gables in this first set from the Miami High Girls Volleyball Invitational. Arias serving for Coral Gables, and that's going to be an ace for Arias. They're going to call her over the line on the serve, so the point's going to be for the Wildcats. This is Miranda Wagner serving for the Wildcats. They're down 3-6. Daniel with another nice set. Michaela. There's McDaniels again, this time to Benson. Benson cross court, and that's money. One more time, the high-flying Benson. Let's take a look at it in slow motion. Wow, a lot of extension there, a lot of power. Here's Benson to serve. 7-3 in the first set in favor of Coral Gables. There's a point for Gables. Not an ace, but as close to an ace as you can get. Benson again, this time towards the middle of the court. On a good block at the net, but it goes out of bounds. 8-4. This is Lauren Lovato. You're going to hear that name a lot for the Wildcats. She hits that one into the net. Side out, and the Cavaliers control the serve. Michaela Chang will serve for the Cavaliers. Oh, Lorena couldn't control that ball to the side, so it'll be a point for the Cavaliers. It's 10-4. Michaela will continue serving. That's another point. Chang with an ace. Here's the serve by Chang. Good dig by Quijano. We're trying to set up Lovato. She got blocked at the net. Here's Macau with a set. And here's a big swing by Karina McDaniel. A save by McDaniel. Gets it over the net. Good heads-up play there by Macau. It's not all about power. Good court knowledge there. Chang with the serve for the Cavaliers. Trying to work the ball to Lovato. The Wildcats couldn't do anything with that one. Here's a set and a big swing. Let's take a look at it again. Karina McDaniel with a point for the Cavaliers. So it's not only Benson and Macau you got to look out for, but it's McDaniel as well. Chang serving once again for the Cavaliers. That one goes wide. Another point. 14-4 in favor of the Cavaliers. Chang will continue serving. Tip by Wagner, trying to get it to Lovato. Here's McDaniel with a nice set. And that one goes into the net. Point for the Bobcats. Amador checks in for the Cavaliers. And here's Casabuena serving for the Wildcats. Set by Benson. Wow, and a big swing there. And that was Macau. Let's take a look at that again. Natasha, her and Benson are wearing the same pink and white shoes, and they can really elevate. I think I'm going to get me a pair of those shoes. Karina to serve. There's a good look at those shoes. And an ace from McDaniel. Gives the Cavaliers 16 points here in the first set. There's a timeout call by the Bobcats head coach, Matty Sachs. The score is 16-5. You're watching the 305 Plus Network. It's the Miami High Girls Volleyball Invitational. We're going to go down and talk to the coach of the Cavaliers, Angie Brown, between sets. We're still in the first set, 16-5, favor of the Cavaliers. And there's McDaniel with another nice set. That was for Arias. And there, a slam by Natasha Macau. Well, she can really stay in the air. She has some hang time. And when she swings it, get out the way. Good serve there by Macau. Trying to set up Lovato. Taps it over the defense. Macau with a nice set from the backcourt. Benson couldn't get a lot on it. And there's a nice touch by Andrade. Lauren gets it over the defense. Petra Ericondo serving for the Wildcats. McDaniel setting up Benson for another winner. Benson hit it right into the defense. Oh, it was too much. Here's Amador serving for the Cavaliers. And I hope she gets an ace. Boy, but she hits her teammate right in the back of the head. They have a good laugh. Lu's going to serve for the Wildcats. Lua Quijano. Nice dig by Macau. Corina with another nice set. And it's Bianca Benson once again cross court with that big swing. It's like a sledgehammer. Cavaliers pretty much in control of this first set. Arias will serve. Good get by Wagner. Nice get by Amador. And a big swing again by Macau. Hey, you keep an eye on those pink shoes. When the pink shoes go up in the air, it's usually a winner. That was Arias serving. Nice get by McDaniel. And it's showing her athleticism there. Had to put her body in a weird position, but Benson was able to get enough on that ball to make it 21-6. Arias still serving for the Cavaliers. She's only a freshman. Nice serve there. We're going to call that an ace. An unreturnable serve. The Cavaliers are really serving well. I know they've been working on that. Here's Arias again from the service line. And another ace. But she's saying she stepped on the line. That'll be a point for the Wildcats.
Your point.
Yes, it's the Wildcats' ball. Back to serve for the Wildcats. The lefty. Another nice set. This time inside to Natasha. Carino with the cross-court set. And Benson brings down the hammer once again. Perfect pass by Karina. Here's the serve. And that goes off of everybody in the Wildcats side for another point. Michaela Chang serving for the Cavaliers. Right on the line, an ace. Let's see that ace dance. I think they only do the ace dance when Amador's in the game. She's the choreographer. Here's Chang to serve again. And that one's blocked at the net by Rodriguez. They're trying to set up Lovato. But here comes Corina with a big swing. Good dig by the Wildcats. I'll tell you, Michaela had to go all the way to Flagler Street to get that ball. Good smart play there by Macau. It's not all power. Good court awareness. And 2 points away from a first set win for the Cavaliers. Chang with the serve. And here's Macau with a set. Wow, what a slam by Corina. McDaniel goes cross court and deep. Triple threat offense for these Cavaliers. Benson, Macau, and now McDaniel. That one's hit wide. That was in. 23-27 in favor of Coral Gables. This is the first set of the Miami High Invitational between the Cavaliers and the Wildcats of Mater Biscayne Academy. They're trying to set up Macau. And a nice block. I believe that was Lovato. Lovato with the good defense at the net. Andrades checks into the game. Here's the Wildcats serve. Carino with another nice setup. And there's the athleticism. The junior Lauren Macau. Carino will serve for the Cavaliers. That had a lot of spin on it. That was a jump serve rocket by Carino. And that's the set. First set goes to Coral Gables. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to talk to the head coach for the Cavaliers, Angie Brown, right after this. You're watching the 305 Plus Network.
Cavalier head coach Angie Brown.
Hey, yeah, we're here
Coach,
at the.
pretty dominant performance that first set. What was working for you, and what do you feel you need to clean up a little bit?
So we've been working this past week on keeping our serves in, which was great. So they did a good job of serving, and our serve receive is also something that we've been working on this week. So they could do a little bit more, but it's something that we're focusing on.
Pretty proud of the girls so far?
Yes, always.
Thank you very much.
Always.
All right, let's get the second set underway here at the Asylum on the campus of Miami Senior High School for the Girls Invitational. We heard from head coach Angie Brown, and she says she's been working on the serve defense, and they have been working on the serve, and they had several aces on that first set. A pretty decisive victory for the Lady Cavaliers. Karina McDaniel will start the second set off serving for the Cavaliers, who are up 1-0. And we're underway. An ace to start off the second set for Coral Gables. McDaniel will continue to serve for the Cavaliers, who are up 1-0 in the second set. And you can look for more of the same. The high-flying Benson and Macau. Here's the serve. Up by the net. Nice block by Macau. Here's McDaniel. Could be a back pick. She goes to the near side. This time for Chang. Chang puts one away. Big swing there on the near side. McDaniel with a nice serve. Here's Andrade. That one's a little too strong. It sails deep. 3-0 in favor of the Cavaliers in this second set. McDaniel serve. Nice spinny serve, and we're going to get an ace for the Cavalier senior. Corina McDaniel. (4-0 Cavaliers). And that one sails long. 4-1, and the Wildcats of Mater Biscayne Academy have the serve. It'll be Priscilla Wagner. Nice get there by Rodriguez. Fumbled at the net by the Wildcats. Gables will get a point and the serve. McCall to serve for the Cavaliers. I think one of the Wildcat players went into the net. It'll be a point. And McCall continues to serve for the Cavaliers, who are up 6-1. Nice serve there, nice dig. Good block by Rodriguez. That was Olivia Rodriguez, the senior. 7-1 in favor of the Cavs. Here's Natasha with the serve. And the Wildcats get one off of the hands. The Wildcats will have the serve. 7-2. Some substitutions for the Wildcats. Not sure who 19 is. I don't have her on the roster. Here's the Wildcats serve, and it's into the net. 8-2 in favor of Gables. They'll control the serve. Natasha comes in. Amador comes in. Rodriguez comes out. And Valentina Amador. There's a good look at Amador. Miss High Energy. Here's Amador serve, and it's up the line. And an ace. And it's time for the ace shake. The dance. The ace dance. Here's Amador with a serve again. They're trying to set up Lovato on the outside, and Lovato with a big swing for a winner. And the Bobcats are on the board 9-3. Here's Lauren with the serve. McDaniel with a nice set. And that was Michaela Chang with a swing and a winner with a kill shot. Michaela getting into the action here at the net. Here's Gabby Arias serving for the Cavaliers. Here's a back set. Now toward the middle of the court, a set by McDaniel on a huge hit from Macau. Well, she really elevated there. Talk about hang time. (11-3) now in favor of the Cavaliers. Gabby Arias continues to serve. And that's an ace for Arias. Are we going to see the ace shuffle again? There it is. The ace dance performed by Valentina Amador. And back-to-back aces. And back-to-back ace dances. (13-3) in favor of the Cavs. Another nice serve. Here's Amador with a set. McDaniel with a modified spike, but effective. And Karina not only can jump, but she gets up there quick. And that serve goes down the line, but wide. The Wildcats are going to have control of the serve. And it'll be Petra Ericondo with the serve for the Wildcats. There's McDaniel with another set on the near side for Benson. And a nice tip over the defense. That was Lauren Lovato. Instead of slamming it into the defense, she went over the defense. And it's 14-5. Here's Ericondo serving for the Wildcats. Nice back set. Benson saves it. Here's McDaniel again for the high-flying Macau. And there go the pink shoes again. (15-5) in favor of Coral Gables Cavaliers, and they have control of this second set. There's some nice pink shoes there. Nice dive there by, I believe, Rodriguez. They're trying to set up Lovato. Nice defense. That'll be a point for the Wildcats. Lovato's changed it up a little bit. Instead of trying to muscle it through the wall, she's going over the defense. And here she is serving, Lauren Lovato. Nice dig in the back row by Amador. Here's a set by McDaniel to the high-flying Macau. And it's Air Macau with the pink shoes again. She's making it look easy. 16-6 in favor of Coral Gables in the second set of the Miami High Invitational. And that's a tough one to dig. Michaela Chang with another ace. 17-6 in favor of the Lady Cavs. Michaela on the line again. Wildcats are trying to set up the lefty, and they do. They get Miranda Wagner involved, and it's 17-7. Couple of changes. Andrades comes back in the game. Quijano serving for the Wildcats. And a smart play there by Karina. She kind of faked the back pick and then just put it over the net for the winner. 18-7 now in favor of the Cavaliers, who control the serve. This senior is so versatile. Talking about Karina, she can set, she can swing, and talking about swinging, there's Benson. Almost takes someone's head off. Sorry, that was Macau. There's Macau again. This one goes long. But the Cavaliers have three huge arms over there. Benson, Macau, and McDaniel. They can bring it. Here's the Wildcat serve. A nice get there by Rodriguez. Great get by Quijano on this side. Here's McDaniel with a back pick. And the high-flying Air Macau does it again. Here's Macau serving. And that goes off of Lovato. It's 20-8 in favor of the Cavs. Here's Macau with a flatter serve. Lefty with the tip. And she goes into the net. There's Miranda Wagner. It'll be a point for Gables. 21-8 your score from the Asylum on the campus of Miami Senior High School. Girls volleyball on 305 Plus Network. That serve went up the line wide. It'll go over to the Bobcats. This is Miranda Wagner. She punches one over. McDaniel with the serve. And there's the hammer once again. Bianca Benson with another kill shot. It's more like a sledgehammer, not a hammer. Amador to serve. Nice get by Quijano. Bravado goes over the defense. Here's McDaniel again in the middle of the court. And there's Air Macau. Look at the athleticism. Look at the pink shoes flying in the air. What a weapon. Amador to serve. She puts that one right into the net. The score's 23-10. We're in the second set. Cavaliers took the first set. And here's Lauren Andrades serving for the NBA Wildcats. Andrades gets one over. Set by Benson. Kept alive, and a big swing there by Bianca Benson. Let's take a look at that one again. She came running at the net full speed. We're at game point. That's going to stay at the net, and that's going to be your match. It's going to go in favor of the Coral Gables Cavaliers, 25-10. I want to thank Nick Baumgarten, the coach for the volleyball here at Miami High. Both teams, both coaches, thank you 305 Plus Network, and especially our sponsor, Adidas.